last 2 drives?
I don't think anything changed. Honestly, we were just doing what we were doing, and running backs broke some tackles, and we made some plays.
Is it just as simple as that? Running back breaks a tackle and makes everything look a lot easier?
I don't want to say that's how simple it can be, but that's how simple it can be. I mean, as long as our line is fitting guys up and finishing in the second level, we give our chances to back to go make plays. So that's just got to be our big focus throughout the rest of the year, is finishing our guys up front and making sure we're getting hands on the second level and holding on to them, not letting them get off and make plays.
Is that also something that why people stick with running games in the fourth quarter?
Probably.
I mean, did it feel like you guys kind of wore them down a little bit?
It did, but yeah, no, definitely. They were worn down, and we called like 6 straight runs, so we got to just go play gut football, and our boys were ready to play.
I have to imagine it was pretty frustrating at times as an offense, this game.
Right.
Is it just one of the simple as, survive and advance, or, how are you guys feeling after that?
We're feeling great. Our biggest goal every week is just to go 1-0. So, I mean, winning's not easy. Winning is hard, and so at the end of the day, we'll take the W. But props to UCF. They played a heck of a game too. They were making plays. They were playing physical. But yeah, just coming out with a win is big time. But we were definitely a little frustrated going on in the first half. We knew we were so close to getting it going, and it just wasn't going for us. So.
Thank you.
Rushing attack. Raym talked a lot about inconsistencies. Do you feel like it's a mix of a blocking issue and consistency with the running game, or is there areas that stick out to you in that?
I mean, it's hard to be consistent with anything, but I would just say, it's the O-line's job to get the run game going. So we just got to come off the ball, and we just got to be more physical at the point of attack, and we got to move people. You can make plays if you're moving guys out of the way. So, and that's what we were doing those last 2 drives. We were fitting people up correctly, and we were running our feet, and we were moving people out of the way, and that's what happens.
I know it's
we just got to keep working on it.
All about the 5 guys on the field at a given time, but when you do have McCade out and you're rotating guys around, does it become more challenging to establish that rhythm?
Yes and no. It's obviously you got new footwork, you got new bodies, so you do get used to who you're playing next to. But no, our guys are. Coach B has us ready to go. We got our details down, and I think we meshed pretty well actually for what we had thrown at us. So.
What did playing next to Caleb? What was that like in a game? I'm sure you practiced with him, but having him there.
It was good. Caleb's a big old body, so I love having Caleb next to me. He likes to come off the ball. He likes to attack people, and sometimes we got a problem a little bit with our eyes, and but that's an easy fix. We just got to learn that you can look somewhere else while also playing somewhere else. So I think it'll just come with time.
How about the
more
job,
game reps?
How about the job Savion did coming out? I know he played a lot there late in the game too.
Right.
For you guys.
No, Savion did a heck of a job. I'm thankful as crap for him. He's another one of those guys that if he gets his hands on you correctly, he's going to move you out of the way. So if Bird locks into the details and he gets his hands inside, it's a problem.
Like you said earlier, you guys were able to run the ball there late in the game. Does that give you guys confidence where you have to go on a long drive? You guys were able to do it and able to run the football?
Oh yeah, no, I think we're confident the whole time. We just have to, we got to establish ourselves faster. Like the first play of that, what was it, the second to the end of the game, second drive to the end, our first run play broke for like 10, so we established it. We just got to establish ourselves faster. So, we're doing everything that we're taught and everything we're supposed to be doing. We just got to establish ourselves.
Is it frustrating when you look back on it and you have those moments where it doesn't seem like you guys can run the ball?
Yeah, I was.
One way to put it.
I was dang frustrated there for about 3 quarters. Not in anything particular besides just the fact that things weren't working for us, and we were just shooting ourselves in the foot every time. But I don't think we ever lost our confidence. We're a confident football team. We don't do anything differently at any time. It's always about doing the exact same thing, and it was just one of those games,
It seems like every time the offense has had to put a drive together, you have been able to do that.
Right.
There is a confidence there in that.
There definitely is a confidence in that, and I think we love 2-minute drives now. Anytime we have to play fast or we got to go, we go. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't think anything has to do with confidence. I think it's just got to do with establishing ourselves faster.
What kind of things did Beanbo talk to you about at halftime?
The run game,
Yeah.
number one.
I thought you were asking me a question.
You know, he laid into us a little bit, honestly, just about O-lines win games, and especially run games. So even if things aren't working out right for some skill players, like if the O-line does a little bit more, they can make things happen. So he's basically just putting it on us, telling us we had to do more, telling us we weren't really doing what we needed to do to get the job done, and so that's what we tried to do.
How about Sawchuk comes in, gets his first start, had a big fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, big props to Sawchuk. I mean, when he's got the ball in his hands, he loves to run. So he's he reads holes, and big props to Sawchuk. No, he came in there, had a hell of a game.
You have a variance of guys in the backfield getting so many touches in a different week almost. Is it hard to sort of establish that identity with different guys coming in?
Slightly. There definitely is a little bit of that. We were missing Talby Walker this week for sure. But we got to be able to play with anybody. We got to be able to throw a receiver back there and run outside zone and still make the same things happen. So it's all about just having the right responsibilities and the right details and the right technique. And you can win anything with anybody. So.